You are back for the Manchester Punk Festival, bringing some Christmas cheer to the Easter weekend. Welcome. What brought you back? How come you're coming back again?
Yeah, the Manchester Punk Festival is a great institution for punk rock for the UK in general, and I would be happy if a festival like this one would happen in our home cities. And I think it would not be possible to have so many cool bands for such a small price in St. Wendel or Saarbrücken, where we live.
And why do you think that is, that you don't have something like this where you are in Germany?
I think the scene in the UK, it's probably smaller, but people like to travel more, and they're more into the local scene, and the Germans are into the smaller bands. Probably that's a feeling only for me. And you have a luxury problem with so many venues in such a small area that where we live, don't have.
So you would be traveling much further than we are to get to the venues. You'd have to get in the car and go to another venue.
Yes. And we don't have that many venues in the towns where we live.
Yes. That makes sense.
We're living on the countryside of Germany. If you're going to Berlin, it would be something else probably.
True. Berlin has a lot of venues, but not everywhere is Berlin.
Yeah.
So, and you've been very busy lately, I take it. You've had I think it's absolutely incredible funding to be able to keep going as Christmas and keep the music going. Tell me a bit about that.
Well, after 2 years of being lazy, before we played between 50 and 90 shows a year, after 2 lazy years, I'm pretty hungry, and we had a lot of lineup changes. Rob is in the band since almost 2 years now. Dave joined the band in September last year, and now we are having a change on the lineup on the drums again. And yeah, it's keeping me busy looking for new people. What's the bad part of being in Christmas, unfortunately. I would be happy to have a lineup that's keeping together for many years. But yeah, if the band is so busy, it's not everybody has the time to join that busy band. But after 2 years of being a lazy band because of COVID, I'm hungry to be back on stage and tour again, and I really feel that I miss it.
Yes. And how about you? Do you miss it as well? Being out on stage and all of that now that COVID's off or relaxing?
We've had a lot of stage time the last couple months, so I think I do miss it at times, but after several days on the road, it can get a bit exhausting maybe. So this weekend is actually pretty special, since we don't need to grab our stuff, load it all in our band van, and head to the next venue again, because we actually have time to watch other bands and have time to maybe have a look at some of the stuff that's going on here in the city, which is pretty interesting. And I mean, it's a really special event, if you ask me, because I've been a bit overwhelmed by all the different places we went to yesterday, and all the great bands we were able to watch. And it's so I guess if we're home again, I definitely miss this. Yeah.
Well, you can come back next year.
I hope so.
Hopefully Christmas can come back next year, but you can always come back just to visit the festival.
I mean, Christmas comes back once a year anyways, yes. But I hope we'll be able to come back for Manchester Punk Fest. Yeah.
This is the special Christmas.
Yeah, it's a bit noisier than Christmas in December.
Less violent than the bank holiday Christmas.
Yes, exactly. What's been your favorite band you've seen so far this weekend?
I went to see Pizza Tramp yesterday, who were great as always, and was surprised that they were able to put on a great show with two people who were basically unable to practice beforehand. It is just great.
The only unable person to practice is Jim Bob, and the other ones have been able to practice.
That's kind of true, but sorry, Jimmy.
Yeah, and I went to we all went to see the Barstool Preachers at the Gorilla, and I really liked the venue, and they had a great show, and it was packed, full of people, and the atmosphere was awesome. So that was one of the highlights of yesterday. But East was great. They played here in the Zombie Shack, so that's where we're going to play today as well. It was great to see that the smaller venues are just as great as the larger ones, because the atmosphere was great as well. They put on a great show, and it was awesome. Yeah.
How about you? What's your favorite band that you've seen so far this weekend?
I probably would say Pizza Tram 2, but hadn't much time yesterday. But I'm just here for look up for new bands. I don't know much bands, but I'm very open to see new bands.
And that's exactly what Manchester Punk Festival is all about, just finding your new favorite band.
Yeah, sure.
And you're the newest member.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you finding it?
It's really it's hard, but it's nice to see new things. You come around the world. We travel in June to South England too, and I come around and you see new other things. But I never toured so much. It's the first time I tour anytime, and it's really new for me. But it's a big dream I had.
It's very exciting too, getting out and getting around the world. I mean, it's not just staying in Germany or nearby countries. You're going hundreds of kilometers. So, still not bad. Different cultures, different languages, making you speak English. So thank you.
Not yellow from the egg, but it's okay.
Dein Englisch ist besser als mein Deutsch.
Yeah. But your German is good too.
Just that sentence, that's it. So what's next? What are you planning on doing next?
We are playing a show with Wonk Unit in 2 weeks. Then we are playing another local show in June. I think we are coming back to the UK. We are playing in South London at the Queen's Head. We're playing at Slugfest in Wales, what's a brilliant event. Smaller than the Manchester Punk Fest, but also crazy people. And Pizza Tram is there as well, also another highlight. And we're playing Brighton.
And are you touring anywhere on the continent, or are you just staying in the UK for touring right now?
We just did a tour over Germany, 5 dates, and we're kind of doing a lot of weekenders all over the year at the moment. It's in Germany it makes more sense for us to do weekenders than playing on a Monday, Tuesday. These days are not busy. The people are happy if they go out on the weekends. We don't need to get holiday for the weekdays. And we're on kind of tour all the year. So
You're always playing a gig, I think.
Yeah.
Something, somewhere, someplace you're playing. And are you looking at recording anything new?
Yeah, we already recorded a few songs last year that are going to be released in the end of the year, I think. We're on several split recordings. One of them is with Heath, that's going to be released by TNS Records, so you got an announcement right here.
Ooh, exclusive.
Yeah, you're the news. And with the 2 other split recordings coming out, and we already got plans for the studio again to record new stuff. And then what's going to happen exactly is unwritten, but there are always things going on in Christmas. You're always touring, you're always writing songs, you're always thinking about the studio, always keeping busy.
Definitely. You're a very hard-working band, I will say that.
We're Germans, we are known for hard and exact working. We are in time, at least if we're working in time. I'm not the musician that's in time.
That's it. You're an in-time musician on time.
I'm I'm not very good with timing. I got musicians that are very good in timing, but the singer is the one that's off time very often.
That's true. That's true. Exactly. Punk rock. We write the rules. We make our rules. And buy bands merch. That's how they make their livings, or at least pay their expenses for getting somewhere. So everybody come out, buy Christmas's merch when they're out playing near you. Thank you guys. Vielen Dank.
Thank you for interviewing us again.
My pleasure.
Visit our show and buy our merch. It's proper mint.